Did you know that your dog can actually understand human emotions just by looking at your face? Yep, they're not just cute, they're basically furry little psychologists. Well, get ready for a wild ride because I'm about to spill 10 shocking secrets about dog communication that will change everything you thought you knew. Let's jump right in. 1. The body language of dogs. Did you know that your dog's posture can tell you a whole lot about what they're feeling? When your pup approaches you with a wagging tail and relaxed ears, they're saying, "I'm happy to see you." But if that tail is tucked between their legs and their body is low to the ground, it's a clear sign that they're feeling scared or submissive. Think of it this way, your dog is like a furry little drama queen, and their body language is the script. When they roll over and show you their belly, they're not just asking for a scratch, they're saying, "I trust you completely, so please don't mess this up." But if they're staring at you with a stiff body, it might be time to back off and let them chill. So, next time you're with your dog, pay attention to their body language. It's like having a secret decoder ring for their emotions. Trust me, once you start to understand what they're trying to communicate, your relationship will reach a whole new level, unless, of course, you ignore all the signs and just keep feeding them treats. Then, you might just end up with a chubby little therapist on your hands. 2. The power of a dog's gaze. Have you ever noticed how your dog seems to look right into your soul? It's not just a cute moment, they're actually trying to communicate with you on a deeper level. Research shows that dogs can read human emotions through our facial expressions, and they often adjust their behavior based on what they see. So, when your dog gazes at you with those big, soulful eyes, it's not just for show. They're saying, "I love you, and I can tell you're having a rough day. Want to share some ice cream?" This soft gaze is a sign of affection and trust. But if they're staring at you with a fixed, intense look, it might mean they're feeling anxious or threatened, like when you're trying to sneak a snack without sharing. Understanding the nuances of your dog's gaze can help you respond appropriately to their needs. So, the next time your pup locks eyes with you, take a moment to consider what they might be trying to say. Remember, a simple look can convey a world of emotions, especially if it's paired with a head tilt that screams, "Why are you still sitting there? Let's go for a walk." If you've had a moment like this, hit that like button and share your dog's quirks in the comments below. 3. The barks and their meanings. Ever wondered what your dog is really trying to say when they bark? It's not just noise, it's a whole language of its own. Each bark can convey a different message, and understanding these vocalizations can make you a better dog parent. For instance, a high-pitched bark often means excitement or playfulness. It's like your dog is saying, "Let's have some fun." On the flip side, a deep, throaty bark is a warning. Your pup is on alert, ready to defend their territory, and it's your cue to pay attention, because let's be real, the mailman is definitely a threat. Then there are those repetitive barks, which usually signal anxiety or boredom. If your dog won't stop barking, they might be trying to tell you, "I need some stimulation here." Recognizing these vocal cues can help you address their needs and strengthen your bond. So, the next time your furry friend starts barking, take a moment to listen. You might just uncover a whole new layer of communication that could lead to a happier, more harmonious relationship, unless you ignore them and continue binge-watching your favorite show. In that case, good luck explaining to your dog why they're not the center of your universe. 4. The smell is communication. Let's talk about something that really gets your dog's tail wagging, their incredible sense of smell. You might think they're just sniffing around, but they're actually gathering a wealth of information about their surroundings. Dogs have an extraordinary ability to detect scents, estimated to be 10,000 to 100,000 times more sensitive than ours. When your dog stops to sniff that tree or lamppost, they're not just being nosy, they're reading the latest updates from their canine friends. It's like scrolling through a social media feed, but with sense, because who needs Instagram when you have a nose like that? This olfactory communication is essential for dogs to understand their world and interact with other dogs. So, when you're out for a walk and your dog takes their time to sniff every corner, remember that they're engaging in a complex social ritual. Allowing your dog to explore their environment through smell isn't just about letting them be a dog, it's about enriching their experience and strengthening their connection to the world around them. So, let them sniff away, just don't be surprised when they seem more interested in the local squirrel gossip than in you. If you want to learn more about how dogs communicate, check out the ebook in the pinned comment. 5. The role of play. When your dog brings you their favorite toy, it's not just a request for a game, it's an invitation into their world of communication. Playtime is a vital aspect of how dogs socialize and express themselves, and it's packed with meaning. During play, dogs are not just burning off energy, they're practicing social skills and establishing boundaries. When they chase each other or engage in a game of tug-of-war, they're saying, "I'm friendly, and I want to have fun." If one dog gets too rough, you'll often see a quick pause or a play bow, signaling, "Let's keep this light and enjoyable." Understanding the importance of play can transform your interactions with your dog. It's not just exercise, it's a bonding experience that deepens your relationship. So, the next time your dog nudges you with a toy, embrace the moment. You're not just playing, you're communicating in a language that strengthens your connection. And let's be honest, if you're not willing to engage in a little tug of war, are you even a dog parent? Just remember, if they win, it's not because they're stronger, it's because they're cuter. 6. The power of silence. You might think that silence is just a lack of noise, but in the dog world, it speaks volumes. Dogs are masters of nonverbal communication, and sometimes, what they don't say is just as important as what they do. When your dog isn't barking, it doesn't mean they have nothing to say. In fact, a quiet dog can be observing, processing, or even feeling a bit anxious. If your pup is sitting quietly with a tense body, it might be their way of saying, "I'm not sure about this situation." On the other hand, a calm, relaxed dog lying peacefully at your feet is expressing contentment and trust. They're saying, "I feel safe here." Recognizing these subtle cues can help you respond appropriately to your dog's emotional state. So, the next time your dog is being unusually quiet, don't just brush it off. Take a moment to observe their body language and consider what they might be trying to communicate. Sometimes, silence can be the loudest message of all, especially when it's paired with the look that says, "I'd really like a treat right now, but I'll wait patiently, for now." 7. The importance of touch. Let's not forget about the power of touch in dog communication. When you pet your dog, you're not just giving them a scratch, you're engaging in a form of communication that can strengthen your bond. Dogs thrive on physical affection, and it plays a crucial role in their emotional well-being. When you stroke your pup's fur or give them a gentle belly rub, you're sending a message of love and safety. This physical connection can help calm an anxious dog and reinforce trust. It's like saying, "I'm here for you, and you're safe with me." But it's not just about what you do, it's also about how your dog responds. If they lean into your touch or nuzzle against you, they're expressing their appreciation and affection. Conversely, if they pull away or seem uncomfortable, it's a sign that they might need some space. So, the next time you cuddle with your dog, remember that your touch is a powerful form of communication. Embrace it, and watch your relationship flourish. Just don't be surprised if they start giving you the "I need more pets" look, because let's face it, they're experts at that. If you love giving your dog affection, share that feeling in the comments. 8. Communication between dogs. Now, let's shift our focus to how dogs communicate with each other. When you see a group of dogs playing at the park, it might look like chaos, but there's a complex language of signals at play. Dogs use a combination of vocalizations, body language, and even scent to convey their feelings and intentions to one another. For example, when two dogs meet, they often engage in a ritual of sniffing each other. This isn't just a casual greeting, it's a way for them to gather information about each other's health, mood, and even diet. It's like a canine version of checking each other's social media profiles, because who doesn't want to know what their new friend had for breakfast? During play, dogs will often use body language to communicate their intentions. A play bow, where a dog lowers its front legs while keeping its rear up, is an invitation to play. If one dog gets too rough, you might see them pause or back off, signaling, "Hey, let's keep this fun." Understanding how dogs communicate with each other can give you insights into their behavior and help you facilitate better interactions with your own pup. So, next time you're at the dog park, take a moment to observe the social dynamics at play. You might just find it more entertaining than your favorite reality show. 9. The role of routine in communication. Let's talk about routines and how they shape your dog's communication. Dogs are creatures of habit, and they thrive on consistency. When you establish a routine, you're not just organizing your day, you're also helping your dog understand what to expect, which can significantly reduce anxiety. For example, if you consistently take your dog for a walk at the same time every day, they'll start to recognize the cues that signal it's time for their outing. This anticipation can lead to excitement, and you might notice them wagging their tail or bringing you their leash. They're communicating their eagerness and understanding of the routine. On the flip side, if there's a sudden change in routine, like a missed walk or a new feeding schedule, your dog might express confusion or frustration. They might bark, whine, or even act out. By maintaining a consistent routine, you're not only helping your dog feel secure but also enhancing their ability to communicate effectively. So, consider how you can create a predictable environment that supports your dog's needs and well-being. And remember, if you think they'll just adjust on their own, you clearly haven't met a dog who thinks they run the show. 10. The influence of training on communication. Finally, let's explore the influence of training on your dog's communication skills. Training isn't just about teaching commands, it's a vital part of how your dog learns to express themselves and interact with the world around them. When you invest time in training your dog, you're providing them with the tools they need to communicate effectively. For instance, teaching basic commands like sit, stay, or come helps your dog understand what you expect from them. This clarity reduces confusion and frustration, making it easier for them to express their needs. Moreover, positive reinforcement training encourages your dog to communicate their desires more openly. When they learn that certain behaviors lead to rewards, they become more confident in expressing themselves. You might notice your dog pawing at you or bringing you their toy as a way of saying, "Hey, let's play." Remember, training is an ongoing process. The more you engage with your dog and reinforce their communication skills, the stronger your bond will become. So, don't underestimate the power of training. It's a game changer for both you and your furry friend. Just be prepared for the occasional "I'm going to ignore you now" moment when they decide they'd rather chase their tail instead. If you're ready to take your dog's training to the next level, don't forget to check out the ebook in the pinned comment. So there you have it. Your dog isn't just a pet, they're a complex communicator with a whole arsenal of signals and cues. From their body language to the sounds they make, every bark, wag, and sniff is a piece of the puzzle that helps you understand their world. By tuning into these signals, you can strengthen your bond and create a happier, healthier environment for both of you. Remember, communication is a two-way street. The more you learn about your dog's language, the better you'll be at responding to their needs. So, next time your pup gives you that soulful gaze or barks at the mailman, take a moment to consider what they're really trying to say. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own dog communication stories in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. Because let's face it, in a world full of chaos, our dogs are the only ones who truly know how to communicate, especially when it comes to demanding treats.